Hi guys, this is Jason coming to you again from my home shop here in Napanee, Indiana. So on today's adventure, we're going to try to get some test burnouts done and some data off to Nubs so that we can get some updated tunes. So in previous videos, we took the Elko to FSI speed, and we had Nubs work on a tune. We identified some fueling issues, and that was one video. The next video, we updated the fueling system on this. We went from that throttle body with the injectors down to a multi-port injection system. So now this is the next video where we're going to be doing some testing with this car with the new fueling system. And that is because next week we are 1 week out from Holly's LS Fest East down in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The Elko was invited to be in the Burnout pit, so we are going. And yeah, so we'd like to get at least a couple test burnouts in this weekend, get some data off, and maybe improve the tune even a little more, and also know that we resolved that fueling issue. So Dustin's going to be here in just a little bit to scoop this thing up and take it over to Smoking Eagles Rod Shop headquarters. So what I need to do right now is get some tires in the bed of it, get some fuel in it, and make sure it's ready to go over there. So I'm just gonna put you guys on time lapse. Watch for Dustin to show up in the background. I'm gonna get this car ready to go. Well guys, Dustin got here.
Hey, what's up?
So we're gonna get this thing on the trailer and get over to HQ. I just told Dustin I wasn't really nervous until just about right now, and all of a sudden him pulling up, I'm nervous.
I didn't bring the winch, so it better run.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Well, it's loaded up. Time to go to Dustin's, do a burnout. Oh man. Well, we made it over to Dustin's and we're letting the car warm up. Man, that thing sounds way healthier now. Woo! Well, we'll get it backed up and positioned and warmed up and do a burnout. Okay guys, so I'm doing a screen grab or a capture here. So this is the burnout right here at about 12 seconds. this is kind of when the burnout starts. I kind of whack the throttle, so our TPS is sitting right here on this line. It goes up to about 70%. TPS is green here. Let me shut some of these other ones off. Air, fuel, and that. So this is the TPS. This is RPM is in red. RPM should probably only go to about 7,000. So that's our engine RPM. And then what I'm really looking for is targeted AFR and AFR. So these two are over here. So this is what it's targeting, is this yellow. Here, let me toggle this one off. So this yellow is the target AFR. So it's going to bounce somewhere between 12 and 13 is where it's bouncing. And then this is the AFR that it's reading on the switch, and it's following that AFR really closely, really nicely. We can do some closed loop, and this is going to tell you every time the closed loop turned on and off. This is the kind of stuff you're going to look at. But if you look at that, I'm only using about 70% throttle to get the thing rolling. And then after that, I'm way down at like 30% throttle, and that's like 50% throttle. So somewhere between 30 and 50% throttle to keep it in a burnout. Now my RPM is this red line, and as you can see, it didn't stay. I kind of want it up here closer to 6,500, but it's creeping down here more around like 5,000. I'm just trying to keep it off of that rev limiter at about 6,700. And then that air fuel is going along this line, and it's targeting that pretty good. So I'm kind of happy with how that's doing for that time period. It's doing a great job of following where it wants to be. And if we go to closed loop status, it's kicking in and off a bunch to get it back to where it wants it to be. But hey, I'm kind of okay with that. So I'm kind of okay with this data. I think it's going to be great. That's about how it looked. Let's see what Nubs thinks. Nubs will probably make some adjustments to that fuel table now that we're on the multiport. But overall, I don't think it was doing a horrible job of following what we were asking it to do with air fuel. So, okay. Okay, guys, this is the second burnout. It kind of starts right here with, that's our TPS again. So our TPS goes up to about 80%, and then we kind of follow that up with like somewhere between 50 and 40. And this time I was trying to keep that RPM up there above 6 grand. So it was up above 6, it floated down just once, and then I for the average, I kept it up above there, but until I stopped doing the burnout. We can look at the air fuel again. Let me get that guy off there. Let me grab that air fuel and then the target. And you can see it kind of like was right in around that target. It's following that pretty good. So, yeah, I think it's doing a good job of tracking the air fuel on this second burnout. The second burnout, we started in second gear and just went to drive. I did try to keep the RPMs a lot higher on this second burnout, and I think I succeeded. They're up here closer to 6,000 to 65 to where I really want to be on that red line. So I like that burnout, and yeah, that's about all I got to say. Okay, guys, testing went really good. I'll add some future Jason comments in there. Stay right there, Dustin. Stay right there.
Oh, I'm like your second head.
Yeah. So
I can give you bad ideas over here.
So we did a test burnout. We did 2 test burnouts. They went really well. The car really liked the changes. So we're gonna load it up. We're gonna take her home. I mean, that's exactly what we wanted to have happen.
We even showed the neighbor kid some burnouts, and he thought the car was making clouds. Totally impressed. So that was a win.
Yep. And I convinced him that every cloud in the sky is
made by the El Camino.
It was made by a car doing a burnout. So that young man is going to grow up very, very strongly.
He's gonna build a burnout car.
He's building a burnout car. Anyways, guys, we're gonna put her on the trailer.
Get her loaded up.
Well, guys, that testing was a success. The first burnout I did, I started out in first gear and went to second gear and then went to drive and then rolled out. I wasn't trying to do a long burnout. I was trying to just do a test burnout to see if it was going to flutter and kind of load up and fall on its face, and it didn't, and that was great. So I got that data log and we sent that off to Nubs, and Nubs was like, yeah, that's great, let's do it again. So I did it a second time, and the second time I did it with the car in second gear. So if it was going to bog down and kind of like stumble and die, that would have been when it would have done it. So it started off in second gear. It flashed right up. The RPM come up. The converter caught and went, and it blew the tires off and did a really good burnout. Shifted to second, shifted to drive, and it kept eating. So I just kind of rolled out of that burnout too. Both of these were very successful burnouts. The car did exactly as it should. Sent that data log off to Nubs, and he was kind of happy with it, said it sounded really good. We're going to look at it, maybe clean up the fuel a little bit, get a little better AFR for Holly LS Fest East. But other than that, guys, it's doing a lot better than it's done all summer long. This car just keeps getting better and better and better, and I just keep cheering. I mean, this is awesome that the car just keeps doing better, and every little issue we have, there's a solution to, and we go and we make it happen, and you know, this is where we're at. So I think that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching other videos. You know, thanks for the comments down below. I ran into Corey today. Thanks, Corey. Corey's a cool dude. Love talking to that guy. He's a big fan of the Elko. He heard it live and he was like, oh my gosh, that thing's so cool. Sounds so much better in person than it does over these videos. So if you guys get a chance, come out and see me live sometime. Tell me you watched the videos, and yeah, let's talk. Let's have a good time. But other than that, I think that's gonna be it for this video. So yeah, can't wait for the next one, man. It's gonna be epic.